Hi, it's Kat at Orion Billing. I titled this video, Good Billers Are Worth Their Weight in Gold. And the flip side to that is that mediocre billers are a dime a dozen. So we're going to talk about that. I've come across so many practitioners over the years who went into practice to help people and expected to and deserved to make a good living doing that. And then over time have gotten very disillusioned with accepting insurance. And that's understandable. The insurance industry can be a royal pain. But the practitioners that I help have their insurance patients as a piece of the puzzle to making a good living at their life's work. I created my company to specialize in billing for chiropractic, physical therapy, and integrative medicine. I've been seeing these kind of practitioners myself since I was a kid, and I believe in what you do. I believe that the work that you do is important and that you deserve to get paid for it. So it is frustrating for me to hear these kind of stories from practitioners that I talk to who have been paying lots of money for mediocre to very shoddy billing, and their billing has become very frustrating for them. On the other hand, I've also spoken to many practitioners who are only interested in the cost of doing the billing and want to pay as little as possible for it without realizing that not all billers are created equal. You don't get the same level of service out of everyone. There are a lot of great billers out there, but there are also many who are really not great, who just take as much business as they can, who say whatever words they need to say as part of a good sales pitch to get business, and then don't really do the work that is necessary to get the job done. I also do believe that there are many billers out there, many people doing billing in offices and out in the field who are very well intentioned, but who are lacking understanding or who have big holes in their understanding. And this is why I decided to make a YouTube channel, because I can't personally do all the billing in the world, far from it, right? And I'd really like to help people do a better job and take better care of their practitioners who are very deserving of getting paid for the work that they do. Just to tell a couple of stories, I took over billing for a practice last year who had let their office manager take over their billing a year prior. And the doctor never really checked on the billing because he didn't understand it himself. He trusted his office manager to do it, and she didn't understand the software and actually had no idea that only about a fifth of all of their insurance claims were actually even leaving the building. And this doctor had taken out a second mortgage on his house to keep his practice afloat and had really no idea what was going on. I stepped in on a project basis to help train the office manager and to get all of those claims submitted and get as much money in for that practice as quickly as possible as we could. And we did do that. I also spoke to a doctor who was paying a large medical billing company, and this is just to say that the size of the company does not mean that they're going to do a good job for you. This company was charging the doctor 8% of his billed amount. We're not talking about percentage of his reimbursements. We're talking about percentage of the total amount that he billed out. And they weren't doing any of the follow-up. I was doing a consultation for this practice to help them figure out what was wrong with their billing and to check up on their billing company. So I called the billing company and they told me, with no qualms, didn't think there was anything wrong with it, that yes, they were charging based on the total billed out amount, and the doctor had to do his own follow-up. So my question was, what do they pay you for? And the answer was, oh, well, we submit the claims and we post the payments and we send them reports. And I said, cool, they can do that from their office for free. So what are you guys really doing for this practice that they should be paying you all this money for? It actually turns out to about 16% of their income from insurance. That sales rep didn't have anything to say, and he didn't like me very much. I don't care. I'm just advocating for my clients to get paid. My newest client had a billing company that never did any follow-up and never communicated with this practice to discuss any issues. Every time the doctor called them, they managed to convince him that they were working on it. And then finally, in the end, they never were working on it. So Personally, I don't see how anyone can live with themselves doing billing that way. These are just a couple of the many billing horror stories that I've heard over the years. The point is, not all billers are created equal. The better your biller, the more you get paid for the work that you do. And the fewer patient visits you end up doing for free because those claims don't get paid. On the flip side, again, I have come across many doctors who don't value the work that a good biller does because they've been through the ringer and they don't expect much help from a billing company. But that's not how it should be. Truly, whether I have your business or you find another great biller who's dedicated to getting you paid for the work that you do and doing a good job at it, please find someone to do that before lots of time has gone by. Don't wait until it's a desperate situation or it's gotten into really a terrible mess that nobody's going to be able to recoup for you, even if they're fantastic, because too much time has gone by. It's my intention to help those who are doing medical billing to have a better understanding of the job and get more money in the door. I am happy to answer questions or make new videos on topics that are needed. Check us out at orionbilling.com. Have a great day.